What's up, YouTube? Hey, it is me, Big Mo. It is Labor Day weekend, Saturday morning. I'm just getting ready to leave the house, go get a load of wood and haul it up to Camp In-Laws. I know it ain't been around in a while, but we'll get you caught up to speed. So like I said at the beginning of every one of these videos, let's get this damn video started. Well, I made it into the camp safe. Everything looks good. Pretty much the way Sammy left it when the last time he was here, so that's always a bonus. Sparky's supposed to make the trip over, give me a hand unloading some of this wood, but he signed up for some coyote contest that was going on, so he wanted to go out and hunt a few hours before all this rain hit. So getting ready to text him, let him know that I made it. Whether he went hunting or not, I have no clue. The rain is unfortunately going to follow me. As you guys saw coming up here, it was pouring cats and dogs. And it's getting pretty dark at camp here right now, so I don't think it's going to be far off. But we might not be able to get the grass cut. Sparky can take care of that maybe one day next week when it's dry. But we'll get the weed whacking done, get the load of wood that I brought taken care of up here. I'd really like to pull my trail camera, which I'm definitely pulling it, but I'd like to take it down in the woods somewhere. I'd like to be able to go for a walk maybe this afternoon, or even tomorrow morning, take a walk somewhere different than I was last year. Not that I didn't see deer there on camera, because I did, but I want to be in the more woodsy. I don't want to be out in that big wide open. I thought the place was going to be a good bear hunting spot, but never did get any bears on camera there at all. So play it out, we'll see what happens. And as far as for me, the reason why these guys haven't seen me is, you guys all know, I'm a blue collar guy and the work never stops. This has been another crazy year. That's all I've been doing is working. Truthfully, I haven't done much of any fishing. I got to fish a little bit during the month of May. Due to the lack of ice this year, the weeds grew really fast this year on Pomatuming Lake, which I like to fish, and I didn't have a whole lot of walleye luck up there. I haven't made it to Erie all summer because of the way we work, and then it seems like you're off. It either rains or it's windy. I did bring the wife up here. We came up 4th of July weekend, and I didn't really shoot a video. It was just me and her and the grandkids, and everybody was up here. So I mean, we had a good time, and I just wanted to have some family time. I didn't end up shooting a video for that, but we're here now. We'll make the best of it. As far as the late season went last year, it seemed like the day after Christmas, it rained for like a week straight. I don't know where you guys live exactly, but I know at my house it seemed like it rained. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure it rained all week. And I didn't have any doe licenses left because I had harvested doe during the rifle season with the crossbow. So I didn't have any doe tags. All I had was a buck tag, and I never got an opportunity to score on a buck. I could have went out Flintlock, maybe over at Demas's, but like I said, it just seemed like every damn day it was raining. So the few times that I did hunt, I did see deer, but they were all does, and I couldn't shoot at any of them. This year I decided I was just going to send for doe tags for 1A, because my family could actually use 2 deer, because we went through a full deer. I sent for 2 1A doe tags, which I got when I bought my license, and then you have to go through a round to actually get the second one, and I did. And of course, for up here, they sold out in the second round, and so the third round I decided to give it a try. I wasn't expecting to get it, and somehow, by the grace of God, they gave it to me. Now, whether I actually was to use that tag, I seriously doubted. I really didn't even think I was going to get it, but they gave it to me, so we'll see what happens. The goal is I'd really like to put 2 deer in the freezer this year, because my family consumes it. I don't believe we really need much more than that, to be honest with you, but the Game Commission is going to sell these licenses, and that's the bottom line of it. There's been a lot of things that I wanted to say, and I've been wanting to say them since last year. I watched all the PGC big meetings out in Harrisburg that they showed on YouTube. I watched them all. And I'm on the fence both ways. I listened to a lot of the older gentlemen, speaking about they were going to quit hunting if they didn't go back to a Monday opener. Then there were some people that was for the weekend opener. The thing that bothers me the most about it is I can see, I can see both sides of the argument. The old guys is a tradition. They come up, they have some beers and play cards. It's not about being an alcoholic, but it's coming up and hanging with the guys and bringing your kids or your grandkids and spending those couple days at deer camp before it actually opens up. Because I know when I was young and we had a camp in Mayberg, Pennsylvania, and we'd go up that weekend of just, building fires and people telling stories. And, because like once the hunting started, everybody was hunting. So there wasn't all the great stories that kids are going to miss out on. And I think that's their argument. They want that back. Plus they don't want to deal with the rushing of Thanksgiving and all that stuff to rush up here and hunt. So on that end of it, I absolutely get it. On the other end of the spectrum, I also get where people that don't go to camps do have kids in school, and they're thinking, hey, it's an extra couple days that my kid can hunt and actually not miss school. I don't really have to call off on Monday because I'm going to hunt Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll hunt the following Saturday. I don't have to take any vacation days. I get that too. I do. I really understand your point, and I understand your argument. But I'm going to tell you, and this is just my opinion, take it for whatever you think it's worth. You can write down anything in the comments you'd like, but this is my opinion of it. Deer season did not get changed to the weekends for your kids. I'm going to tell you that right now. And anybody that thinks that has lost their mind. It has nothing to do with kids. It has nothing to do with the elderly. It has nothing to do with people that work for a living. It has nothing to do with any of those things. The reason why deer season started on a weekend instead of Monday was one reason: to sell non-resident hunting licenses. We used to have a 1,000,000-man army that came out here and hunted. Now we don't. So what did they try to do? They needed to sell more licenses. What they do? Mentored youth hunting. Get the kids involved earlier, try to bring them up. I'm not saying it's failed. I see plenty of pictures of people with young kids shooting deer, and I absolutely applaud it. But in the end, I truly believe they did this Monday hunting and improved Sundays. That's another thing that chaps my ass. They improved these Sundays. Has nothing to do with your kid hunting on a Sunday. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with selling non-resident hunting licenses. Ohio, their gun season does not start until Monday. So why wouldn't they not come over here and hunt Saturday and Sunday for our opener? Why wouldn't they? Is it starting to paint a picture? West Virginia, their gun season is the week of Thanksgiving. They can hunt all week there. Come here, hunt Saturday and Sunday, hunt the opener. in Pennsylvania. Then on Monday, they can go to Ohio and hunt their opener. That's where the money's at. They're paying 3 to 4 times what it costs for us to buy a license as a resident. So that's how the Game Commission is making up their money. If you think anything different, I personally think you're crazy. I've had this argument with people, and like I said, as far as the Sunday hunting, if that wasn't the case, why is it only those 3 Sundays? Why wouldn't you just approve Sundays all year? Why? Because if you approve Sundays all year, you'd have to pay overtime for these wardens. Does it all paint a big picture? It's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about money. I don't give a shit what anybody says. So, I feel bad for the old guys that really wanted Monday to come back. I truly don't believe it's ever going to come back. I would really like to see them open up Sunday hunting across the board, but I don't think they're going to do that either, because they don't want to have to pay the overtime, which to me makes no sense anyway. If you're going to go poach something, when you do it on a day where you think the Game Commission's off that day, I mean, that would make the most sense to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, in the end, to me, all this hunting license bullshit is about money. You guys write down in the comments what you seem to think about it. But like I said, don't bash me because you think that I'm on the side of the Monday opener or I'm on the side of the Saturday opener. To me, I don't believe that's going to change. I think some guys gave some heartfelt arguments there. They still didn't pass it. They didn't blink an eye about passing it. And the same thing with the pine marten. There was so much documentation about this pine marten. I thought, holy shit, they're going to approve the pine marten. Which, I'm going to tell you this right now, I could give a rat's ass. I'm not a trapper. I don't really care. I didn't study up on the pine marten. But had they gave the pine marten, had they done that, the people that would have completely flipped out over this Monday opener would have been astronomical. It would have been astronomical. I guess I've vented enough about the PGC. I think they do a great job. Don't take it the wrong way. I think the wardens and everything do a great job. The people making the final decisions, quit blowing smoke up Pennsylvania hunters' ass. Just tell them the truth. You need the revenue. You need the money. You need the license sales to go up. Can't get the sales to go up? Get non-resident. They're paying 3 times as what we pay. It makes sense. It all makes sense. But why don't you make it nice for everybody and open up Sunday hunting across the board? That's what I think the next greatest thing would be. Or another idea would be, to make it good for everybody, why don't you just open it a week early? Why don't you open rifle season the Saturday the bear comes in? It's canceled bear muzzleloader because you said too many sows were getting killed. Why don't you just have it statewide where bear season comes in on the first day of deer season? You'd sell more bear licenses because people would think they'd get an opportunity to shoot a bear. Just make it a 2-day season. That's Saturday, that's Sunday. You'd probably sell more non-resident licenses too, because now they could shoot a bear or a deer. And plus, it wouldn't interfere with anybody's Thanksgiving. You know, they could come up a couple days before the opener, come up on a Wednesday if they want to, come up on a Thursday if they want. That has nothing to do with interfering with their family Thanksgiving. Come up, hunt the whole first 4 days. If you come up here on the opening day of deer season, these camps are like a ghost town come Sunday night. Monday, there's hardly nobody here. And same with rifle bear season. Since you started this this big muzzleloader thing, it seems to me that the bear rifle hunters seem to have died off. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's guys that make YouTube videos. I watch them and I enjoy watching them because they're pretty professional at it. Some of them drink beer and everything, but they got their shit together. They put some big drives on and they get shit done. And I enjoy watching their stuff. I wish I could do stuff like that. I can't walk 1,000,000 miles a day, since my accident. Those days are over for me. But I mean, it's just food for thought as far as the opening bear and deer both together. I know in some of the WMUs, I think you could shoot a bear and a deer on opening day. It's just food for thought. Maybe it would make a lot more people happier if they could get a little more camp time and not interfere with the Thanksgiving thing. You know, I'm sure I could have some bear hunters telling me to go screw myself. They ain't giving up their bear season, you know, because they put all their time in the bear and then they put their time in the deer. So, I mean, I get that end of it too. So before you blow up my comments with that, I get it. But that's enough harping about the PGC and all that. It's really not the wardens anyway. It's the people on the higher ups. And that's way above their pay grade, it's way above my pay grade, and it's way above your pay grade. You can go to these meetings, and I'm telling you, like I said, I watched it. People gave some heartfelt things, and I honestly, in my mind, thought, wow, you know, some of these people make a lot of sense with what the things they're saying. And in the end, they shot that thing down so fast. I was just like, man, you heartless bastards. I couldn't even believe they did it. But they did. And it just furthers me to believe that it's just all about non-resident licenses. You know, put in the comments, do you think I'm wrong? Do you think what I'm saying makes some sense to you? Because that's what I truly believe. You know, maybe a game warden might say, hey, Mo, you must really hit your head hard in that accident, because that's not, you know, the case at all. But I do believe it is. I still to this day, I wish they will approve Sunday hunting, but I don't think they will, because it doesn't coincide with non-resident people buying licenses here. If somehow the non-residents decide to buy more licenses, I think you'd sell more resident licenses if you opened up Sunday hunting. I mean, you know, this day and age, people don't work 5 days a week. They don't work 8-hour shifts. I mean, my God, I work 12, 13 hours a day, 6 days a week. Where the hell do you find time to go hunting? Thank God I get laid off in the winter. That's why I picked my career, because I love hunting that much. That I chose to get in this profession because we get laid off for those couple months and I get to go enjoy hunting. So like for me to sit here and bash opening on Monday, I get it. I'm not going to sit here and bash it because I can see both sides of it. But like I said, the people that are cheering, yay, it's on Saturday, we won. You didn't win shit. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your kids. It has to do with them selling a non-resident license. And I'll stop bitching about it right now. But I'm going to text Sparky, let him know I'm here, and I made it up. And I'm sorry I vented, but it needed to come out. And hopefully things will change for the better. So let me shoot Sparky a text here real quick and maybe get a little bit of work done before this rain starts. Well, the heavy rain seemed to have stopped. It seems like it's starting to slow down a little bit. So, give it another hour. Hopefully Sparky makes it, and we'll start trying to get a little bit of work done here. While we're waiting for this rain to subside, I'm going to take you into the living room here and show you guys something real quick. I don't know if you guys can make this out or not, but I'll zoom in a little bit. This was an albino fawn we had last year, and she would come to eat corn. Unfortunately, it hasn't been around all summer long. I got no pictures of it this year. Unfortunately, somebody probably ended up shooting a darn thing, or it just flat out didn't make it due to predators or whatever. But I'd love to have gotten it on camera. It was a beautiful little fawn, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Well, we got the trailer unloaded. Sparky made the trip, and we're going to stay busy here. We're going to go ahead and get this all tarped up and then start mowing some grass. Well, we got all the weed whacking done. Sparky's still actually over there running that mower. I fired up the grill. We got a new grill here. So we're going to be cooking up some steaks for dinner tonight. So as soon as Sparky's done, I'll show you the final product of the yard. It's looking pretty good. If anybody knows me, they know what's in that aluminum foil. Locators. There's some shit happening there, Sparky. We're on to something smart. I have to let these coals burn down some. Yeah, let them burn down some.
I cooked it first, then I cut it off, and I just cut it in thin slices, and it's pretty dang good. I like the air fryer for a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Tater tots are really good in there. Stuff like that. Even shrimp are good if you don't. You gotta watch though. You gotta about 7-8 minutes. You better, you might go 10. Might dry them out.
I'd say they'd have to be done for it. I'm gonna hold this and I'll cut in on them just to make sure. Pretty good and juicy to me. But I'll cut in them one. Done the whole way through.
Cool.
Let me slap them on the plate. Last one. Into the camp they go. Some A1 for you.
I don't mind that.
You don't like A1?
Kills the flavor of the steak. I think.
Oh, jeez, you sound like my wife. She's the same way. If it ain't bleeding, she thinks you overcook it.
I don't think that. But.
Let me taste one, see if they're any good. That'll bring back some memories.
Memories.
That's the Mickey's up to watching us all the time.
Mm.
Tiger used to call me Mo Taters all the time. They're good.
Yes, they are.
That's exactly the way I like it. A little bit of pink, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you can clearly see, I'm back here at the home front in Hillsville, Pennsylvania, but we ended up finishing up dinner last night, had a great meal. I actually went to bed a little bit early. We ended up having a mouse in our cupboard, and so we got to set traps and stuff for that, but unfortunately the next morning when I wanted to go out in the woods and take my camera, we got stuck cleaning out cupboards and washing every dish and pot and pan in the place, so that kind of took up our morning. We got the camp cleaned up. I had further obligations here at the house, so I had to come home. But I will be returning here real soon because I need to take a load of wood up, plus I want to put my trail camera in the woods somewhere. And that was another thing. I didn't want to rush and just stick my trail camera just anywhere. I want to find a good hunting spot where I think is going to be good and get my camera in there and see what kind of deer activity is going on up there. So we'll get that done here in the next couple of weeks before archery starts. But here on the home front, I went back to where my blind is. And unfortunately, the old blind, this would have been the third season for it. It was completely dry rotted. The fabric, you could stick your finger right through it. It was so bad. So I ended up ordering a new blind. And the tree that's in front of the blind, it's coming up by the roots. It's leaning over further and further, and every year it gets a little worse. And last year it was kind of obstructing my view a little bit. This year it was totally in front of the blind. So my son-in-law come over. We took some chainsaws back there. We cut the branch down. Got it all cleared out for my own personal safety back there, and we got that all taken care of. I can show you a picture of that now. But yeah, as you can clearly see, the branch was hanging down in front of the blind, and if that tree would have fell, it would have took me out with it. But We got it all taken care of and safe. I ended up buying one of those tide weed blinds. It's a 270. You can see through it all through 3 of the sides. The back is black. Actually, it's a pretty good product. I got it all set up. I really like it. On the 3 sides, it has the rectangular windows instead of the cutout upside down triangle windows that I particularly don't care for. But it's set up the way I like it. I think the material is good material. And I'm hoping for nothing but the best. I'm hoping it's going to be a game changer this year to see deer coming faster than I was able to see them when you couldn't see through the sides of the blind. But I want to apologize for the wind chimes. It's a little windy out here this morning, but we're going to try to get through this. Also behind the house here, I always had a licking branch back there. 2 years ago, I had a regular branch that I cut off a tree. I ended up getting pictures of bucks putting scent on it. It worked really well. The following year, a buddy of mine told me to try a grapevine. He said they work really good. So I tried a grapevine. I didn't have much luck with the grapevine. I don't know if it's because there really isn't many grapevines back there or what the deal is, but I didn't have any luck with it. So I was going to go back to the branch. I'm seeing all these videos, people are talking about ropes. So I decided to try the rope thing. I put some branch butter on it. We're going to wait now and see what happens. I got the camera on the rope, so we'll be able to see if it actually makes the difference or not. If it doesn't work, next year I'll go back to the branch. But I can show you guys a picture of that now. Here's a couple pictures of my actual tide weed blind that I put back there. It came in and got it all put up, and like I said, I really like it. I wish I could take a walk back there and just showed it to you guys, but my Tacticam was sending me pictures this morning. I had a doe and a couple fawns back there, and I don't want to spook them out of there, so I figured just leave them alone, let them do their thing, stay out of there, and hopefully more deer start filtering in and we start getting some more pictures. Like I said, this video, I don't want to run it out to be too long. I just want to let you guys know that I'm alive, I'm healthy, everything's going well, just working like crazy. But we're going to do our best to make some type of archery hunting video. I don't know what my work schedule is going to be, but any chance we get to get out there, we're going to get out there and we're going to film some videos. I'm also going to do the pictures just like I've always done for the last few years. Send in your pictures. I'll put the email at the end of this video. I'll be more than happy to put them on the video. I enjoy looking at them as much as you guys enjoyed looking at them. So with that being said, send your harvest photos to the email at the end of the video. Like I said, unfortunately, last year I didn't get a chance to make a late season hunting video, and I did get a few pictures after rifle season that came through and the last video it came out. So I want to take a minute and I want to share a few pictures that I got from some of my subscribers, and I'd like to show them to you now. This first one's going to go out to James Olich. Him and his family went on a salmon fishing trip, and he sent me some photos of the trip, and I'd like to share them with you guys now. That's awesome, James, man. I've never went salmon fishing. I'm not a big trout eater, and so I'm not a real big salmon eater either. I really focus on walleyes and crappies and perch. That's my type of thing, but if the salmon is what you're into, looks like you guys had a great time. But congratulations on that. They also, him and AJ Stone, also scored on a couple antlerless deer last year, right at the end. I want to share those with you guys now. Congratulations on the harvest, guys. I'm sure they ate really well. I know mine sure did. We ate it like crazy, so we're going for 2 deer. We want 2 deer in the freezer this year at my house, so congratulations on the doe harvest again, my friend. I had to take the damn wind chimes down. They were driving me nuts. The next email I got is from no other than Buck Strang. His son Donnie, we call him Little Button Buck Strang. He scored on a buck. I'm going to share a photo of it with you guys now. Congratulations on the harvest. Hope you have a great, successful year again this year. And I wish you guys the best of luck, you and your dad. And keep sending them pictures, man. And I enjoyed getting to see them, buddy. So congratulations. This next one goes out to my man Rob. He sent me a photo. He said him and his 17-year-old son enjoy watching these videos. And he sent me a photo of a nice buck he harvested. And I want to share it with you guys now. Congratulations, Rob. That's a great looking buck, and he did some writing for the Game News magazine over his years of his life. He ended up relocating to a new area where he's pretty successful at getting some bucks. So congratulations to you, buddy, and look forward to seeing what you harvest on this year. I apologize for coming out a little bit late, but like I said, I'm a blue-collar guy and I work a lot, so I get them out as I can, and I never throw anybody's emails away. So luck to you this upcoming season. This next one goes out to my man, the Big Yeti. The Big Yeti. His season kind of kicked off like mine. He wasn't having very much luck, but he did end up harvesting a buck in the end because he wanted to get some trail bologna going on, and he got it done. So I want to share a picture of it with you guys now. I know that bologna was good, my friend. You know the Big Yeti, he wants some more meat in the freezer, so what does he go out and do? He gets himself a big hog. I want to share a picture of that with you guys now. Congratulations on that hog, dude. That thing's enormous. Man, you gotta get a lot of meat out of one of them damn things. But congratulations to you, Big Yeti. I hope you and little brother Kendrick have a great, successful season this year. I'm looking forward to the upcoming pictures, my friend. I'm sorry for getting the pictures out late, but congratulations to you, buddy. And last but not least, this photo comes from my main man, Danny Reed. Shot it on the opening day of the Pennsylvania rifle season, and I want to share a picture of it with you guys now. Congratulations on the harvest, my man, and I wish you the best of luck. Very glad that you're a subscriber to my channel, my friend, and I'm looking forward to some more pictures from you and all my other subscribers. I hope everybody has a very safe hunting season and a very successful one to boot. So with that being said, let's keep this video short, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And like I say at the end of every video, thanks for watching.